All right, section 1 from chapter 2, integers and absolute value. Integers are much easier than using numbers that aren't integers because integers are numbers that don't have decimals or fractions with them. So it's only your whole numbers. So when we look at a number line, we have positive numbers and negative numbers on that. And if you split this number line right in half here, if we draw an open circle here showing that it does not include 0, when we go to the right, we have all positive numbers. And when we go to the left, we have all negative numbers. Then, when you look at this, the 0 value here is neither positive nor negative. It does not fit into either category. So when you look at your number line, when you go to the right side, our numbers are always getting bigger. So this is going to be your big numbers. And when you go on to the left side, the further left you go, these are going to be your small numbers. So when you think about some examples of that, we would say that the number 3 is bigger than the number 2 because it's to the right of it. The number 1 is smaller than the number 2 because it's to the left of it. It gets a little confusing with negative numbers. The negative 3 is actually bigger than a negative 4 because it's to the right. So as you go right on a number line, numbers get bigger. As you go left, numbers get smaller. So if we go down to on a number line here, some just wrap up thoughts about number lines. On a number line, greater numbers are always on the right, which would mean smaller numbers are always on the left. All right, so opposites are our next thing here. We're going to go right down to an example first. We're going to jump over the definition. We'll get a definition in a second. For example, negative 5 and 5 are opposites of each other. If you want to write another one, you could write something like 2 and negative 2 are opposites. When we think about a definition, the book gives a definition. It says that there are two numbers that are the same distance from 0 in opposite directions. For example, 5 is 5 numbers away from 0, and negative 5 is 5 numbers away from 0. That can be a little confusing, so I like to think of it as two numbers that are the same but one is negative and one is positive. If you want to squeeze the book definition, you could say two numbers that are the same distance from 0. You do not have to. I won't be asking you that on a test, but just so that you know, when I ask for an opposite, one will be positive, one will be negative. When we talked about integers, we said that integers are numbers that don't have decimals or fractions. So our example, or our definition for this would be all numbers, so it does not matter how big or small they are, without decimals or fractions. So this section, you will not run into any decimals or fractions as we do these numbers. For my example, we're going to start with dot, 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 comma, negative 2, comma, negative 1, comma, 0, comma, positive 1, comma, positive 2, comma, dot, dot, dot. That is to say, if you start at 0 and you go 1, 2, we'd go on forever, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way. Start at 0, go the other way, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and so on, all the way down. That's what those dots mean. When we think absolute value, hopefully you're familiar with the absolute value symbol. It's right here, the two vertical lines there. For example, absolute value of negative 5 is a positive 5. The absolute value of 8 is a positive 8. Do not make the mistake of just taking what's inside and making it negative. Absolute value makes always take what's inside and make it positive. So if it's a negative number inside, you will make it a positive number. If it's a positive number inside, you will just rewrite the positive number. There will be some book questions that ask things like this: what two numbers represent or have an absolute value of 7 or another number? So what could we put in our absolute value here? To get 7, we could put a negative 7 in, but we could also put a positive 7 in there because absolute value makes it everything positive no matter what. All right, the homework is on the back side of this. You'll be doing page 65, numbers 2, 4, 12, 13, 14 through 24, and 28. And the learning targets are there for you.